Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Medicube's latest announcement. Sometime this week, they announced on their Instagram profile some big and massive news that really can change the way you have been shopping. Are you someone that loves Medicube products? This brand that has been producing these viral products that people have been raving about on TikTok, Instagram, as well as here on YouTube as well. So you talk about the jelly, the night mask, you talk about the wand, you also talk about the toners, the serums, and so many other products that have just taken over the market. And as with anything that has been viral and taking over the market, what do you expect to be the next thing that will happen? Yes, some people will say, I have to take a bit of that pie. And that is what has happened. That Medicube products that you are using may just be a fake. Let's talk about the post. Medicube announced on its official Instagram account that there has been an uprise in the amount of fakes that they've been seeing all over, like on different websites, on Instagram, you see them on TikTok, and it's at an alarming rate, I must tell you. And they've now come out to say, because of this, they've been trying to fight the fakes in the background, obviously, because you keep seeing reformulations change in the packaging just to ensure that the counterfeiters are not able to keep up with them. But this has proved ever elusive. Specifically, they mentioned China as the #1 source of where these retail fakes are being marketed out from. So what are the things that they've pointed out? They've pointed out the fact that if you want to get your trusted Medicube products, I am not usually the kind of person that believes the benefits of this product, because I feel, why get a toner when I can get a concentrated version in a serum? Why water it down? But this Medicube toner has changed my mind in the sense that it's so hydrating, so gentle on the skin. I've not experienced any irritation from day one of using it. It's so calming. And also it contains glutathione, which is technically an antioxidant, but also has been shown to exhibit some brightening benefits. And I can assure you that ever since using this toner, it has helped to improve your glow and improve dullness in the skin. Let's go back to what they said. Now, they've mentioned that if you want to get their products, get it from their authorized sites. Sites like the Medicube US site, so no other site. They also talked about from Style Korean, Style Vanna, Yes Style, as well as their authorized brand page or account page on Amazon. So if you go to Amazon, when you get to the product, you can type Medicube or the name of the product. When you get there, look at where it says official store. That is where you click on to get authentic Medicube products. Don't go shopping around from third-party sellers. Not because there aren't third-party sellers that actually can offer original Medicube products, but just because there is no way of verifying the authenticity of the products, especially for you as an end user online, several miles away from where the stores are located, where you cannot verify the authenticity of the product. Also, the thing is that a lot of the manufacturers of the fakes have really perfected the art of copying to the exact T what is on the product. So even just by mere looking at it, which most of us will do when we go shopping in store, you really cannot tell if they are the original or not. So let's take that to one side. I'm going to put a link to that post in my description so that you can go to their page and also be guided as to how you're going to get the authentic products for your use. So how do I generally encourage safe skincare shopping, especially when you shop both online and physically? When you're shopping for your skincare products physically, you want to make sure you're going to register the distributors that are known, that have a track record of selling original products. When it comes to online sellers, so for those that are outside Nigeria, the most common place that most people will go to is probably Amazon, as was recommended by the brand. So when you go to Amazon, ensure that if you decide to search for the product, start from searching for the product that you want. After getting the product, then look for official store. Visit official store, click on that link. It will take you to the official store on Amazon, where you're going to be able to select the products that you want with confidence, knowing fully well that you're shopping directly from the brand. Ensure that you're not going to sites like this or pages like this where you look at the sold by, and instead of saying Medicube, you're saying April 21 or something funny. That indicates a third-party seller, and that should be a no-no for you. Also, when you look at shipping times as well, usually shipping from third-party sellers usually take a longer time, and that should immediately alert you that you're not shopping directly from the site. Of course, the best place is to actually shop directly from their website, where you get a selection of products, you get opportunities for discounts when they come up, because of course, these are things that would only be available on their site and not on other third-party sellers or other sites like Amazon. Of course, if you are in regions we can ship to you in style Vanna, you have Yes Style, South Korean, you can shop on those sites as well. Here for us in Nigeria, it can be a bit difficult. And I sent a message to a DM, let me put it that way, to the Medicube on their Instagram account, and I haven't gotten a response. Well, that seems to be the issue here. So we have to rely on the vendors that we have to ensure that they get the original product. There are some vendors that we know in terms of the size of what they distribute and what they sell, and it's usually is better to just go through those people to buy those products. This is not a product I will ask you to walk into a shop, just any shop, especially in all those large markets, where they bring in all these things in such large quantities, and you're wondering that how are they able, is the company even making this large quantity? Do you understand? So I would say that, the big markets I'm talking about, I would say, especially those ones that maybe they say, their wholesale distributor, their shops can be as massive as anything. Please, please, and please, these are not products that you would easily get. You will get an original of in the right place. I'm not saying that some of them are not selling original, but you're seeing container loads and loads. It is easy. There are so many other things that they do well, is that they will give it to you. If you want the original thing, they will give it to you. If you want the one that is not so original, and in order to make a quick buck, some unscrupulous people would go and kind of fake everything, put the label on it, and come and sell some colored water to us and say it's a serum that's going to improve your skin, with no testing, nothing, no regulation, and that can lead to a lot of serious health consequences. So that's that for the Medicube. Now for shopping, safety in shopping. So where should you not shop? I've mentioned that there are some large markets, especially here in Nigeria, where I would not advise you to go and buy your skincare. The second place also is, I personally have not had good experience in shopping skincare in supermarkets. The reason why is because those shelves are usually stocked by, my understanding is that, every section is literally, the supermarket is literally like a rental space. So different people are behind those products that you see in the supermarket, especially when it comes to the skincare section. So at the end of the day, the manager of the store may have no idea about the products. Even the person selling it there, the sales girl, has no idea how the product works, what you can use it for. And so if you buy any product and you either find out it's fake, it's expired, or you had suffered an allergic reaction, there's no way that you're going to be able to get directly to the person that is selling the product. You probably are just going to go to the supermarket, complain to the manager, they're going to say, oh, sorry, and then that's it. I had one negative experience one time when I went to a supermarket. Sunscreen. I'm just kind of person that I peruse the skincare aisle, and so I saw this Garnier sunscreen, and so I looked at the sunscreen. It wasn't a sunscreen that had an expiry date. I used there's a code on it. I searched for the expiry online, and I found out that this product had expired like 3 years ago, as at that time. And I approached the manager and said, this product has expired. And then the manager goes, oh, really? So I had to go through the intricate process of showing him the code, scanning the code to check when the product was manufactured, and from that, trace the expiry date of this product. And the manager was like, are you serious? I said, yes. So I told him to bring down all the other ones from the shelf. This product is expired. You should not be selling it and all that. You would have thought it ended there. The next time I went back to the supermarket, like 2 days later, those products were all back on the shelf. I'm sure as I walked away, they just turned and be like, yeah, right. So you can imagine, that's for me that is a skincare enthusiast, a skincare educator that knows so much about these products. How about someone that has no idea what these products are, what they can do, and just says, oh, yay, I saw sunscreen, and then buys it and suffers an allergic reaction from it? So you really want to be careful about where you get your skincare. The other thing I wanted to talk about, where else you should not get products from. Please, please, and please, if you're shopping, you might shop a lot of fun things from Temu, but skincare products is not one of the things that you want to shop from Temu. Why? Because if you scroll through, just take a scroll through the sites where they sell the skincare products, you will see a lot of similar labelings like Cosrx, CeraVe, and all these products that are similar to the brands that we know. You know, even the labeling, the bottles, they look almost the same. However, you may not put CeraVe on it, but they are trying to lure the consumer into gravitating towards this familiar looking product. And what do you call that? That's just fake. That, you know, when it comes to skincare, you also want to buy from brands that have some sort of backing and standing, that they will produce products that will be safe for your skin. And so you don't want, at the end, because they know that if people start complaining or start having reactions, it can pull down their brand and shut down their business. So they have a lot at stake. And so they want to make sure that they do not mess up with their formulations. Temu aside, it's so important when you want to buy skincare products, because you've heard that these products have gone viral, so many people are using them. You know, you also want to be able to get a piece of the action. It might sound like, oh, this product is too expensive, and then you know, see this same viral product like 50% off on one website like that. Trust me, that's a fake. And so instead of doing that, why not get products that would benefit your skin, that have similar ingredients? Now, remember, in skincare, there's nothing like a dupe. So don't think that, oh, because this one has niacinamide, this one has bakuchiol, this one has this, and then the other product also has the same thing, oh, they must be the same. Don't deceive yourself, they are not. Because the regulations that go into this, the product formulation itself, like what are the other things they mix with the actives, differ. The conditions with which these products are produced, the temperature, the pH, all those things matter in ensuring delivery of the actives into your skin and eventual results that you will get from the product. But what I'm trying to say is that there are products that have similar actives in them that can still give you the results that you want with consistency. Trust me, someone that has dry skin and has not been using skincare products and is working on a tight budget, like I'm a student or just, you know, an unemployed youth. Look, if you were to use Dove bar soap, yes, Dove is a scented soap, so meaning that it is not ash, it's not like the other bar soaps that we tell you to avoid. So if you were to use Dove bar soap to cleanse your face and wash your whole body, and like you use Vaseline or baby oil, like to moisturize or to lock in hydration in your skin, and then you finish off with sunscreen, believe me, you are going to get results after consistent use. I kid you not, you are going to get results. So while I'm not advocating that you go for the cheapest thing you can find and expect to get some high grade results, even with the little quality products that you have, budget friendly products that you have, you can still get good results from those skincare products if you use them consistently. That's all for now. If you have any questions about this, please put it in the comments. I would love to answer your questions. I would love to bring, breaking news and tips that will really help you in your skincare journey. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video, and I'll see you in my next video.